Be sure to tune in to the next Ag Appraisal and Realty postgame show right after the match ends. Catch all the action on your flagship station, 93.7 The Ticket, and statewide on the Supernovas Radio Network.
Hi, folks. Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and the Chevrolet and GMC Truck Month is now underway. We've got huge savings in Louisville. Get $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months on select models. Yes, you heard right. That's $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months happening right now at Koppel. So take that short money-saving drive down 144th Street or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with roof credit. Stock number G214773.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
Spring is here and it's time to wake up Judson. Judson Irrigation is eager and ready to get your sprinkler system up and running for the season. Judson's technicians will check for winter damage, adjust your sprinkler heads, and show you how to set your controller for effective sprinkling coverage. The Judson Irrigation team is here for you. Stay safe.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com. where they're committed to you every step of the way.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
You're spending $300 a month. Binge drinking is the most common form of excessive drinking, which costs the United States more than $191 billion each year. By drinking less, you will save $300 a month. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
I'd like to have my fun maybe more like on like a Tuesday, like in February or something. Let's see if I can pull a prank on somebody. But not on
it's
prank
like his
day.
total amateur hour.
Yeah, it's just like National Prank Day. Yeah.
Yeah, I do got a little announcement to make.
What's that? Oh, wait, breaking news?
I won't be here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Monday.
Whoa! What? Can you, this
April Fools.
Oh! He got it. He got that's actually well done. It's so good.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket. 93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine, but it will be breezy again. We'll see an afternoon high around 54. Tonight, clear skies with a continued breeze, an overnight low around 30. And tomorrow, we'll see more sunshine with less gusts of wind and slightly warmer temperatures. Afternoon high around 58. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
On the Block with Strick and Austin.
I think about all the infrastructure that got built up behind the scenes by Coach Osborne, that Coach Solich took over, and then some of that infrastructure was eroded. Matt Rule still has to prove this, but I think Matt Rule's style is that, yeah, he'd like the infrastructure in place, but I think Matt Rule has the personality to do everything in his power to bend it to the way he wants it.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Welcome into the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post. Here are your hosts, Executive Director John Goodwin and Athletic Director Michael Hunter. The Malone Radio Show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Make sure we on. Let's make sure we on. We good. I'm good over here.
Are back.
What's goody? What's goody?
I don't know. I can't hear. Oh, there we go.
We
go.
We on and popping.
I think we on and popping. I don't know what happened.
Baka red, Baka.
You know, there's the music. Okay,
Now we in.
Let's do it again, Mike.
Okay,
we are back. Hey, we are back on the Malone Radio Show 93.7.
Yes, sir.
The Ticket.
Harrison, you miss us?
Yeah, man. I like the Wednesday night. It's good.
Wednesday night. Listen. Let me just say this. You know, before we get started, because I have a
special.
I have a story, and we have a special guest.
Yeah, special guest.
All these guests are special. Right? But we have to start off with our vision and our mission. In the Malone, we started off this way. Our vision is to create unity and prosperity throughout Lincoln while honoring our African-American heritage. And the mission is to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln. And we do that with the holistic programs. Man, the sound effects are going hard tonight. Preschool, after-school programs, teen programs, maternal wellness, health and healing, sports programs, out-of-school programs, CLC programs. We all over the place. We all over the state.
All over the city right now.
We are. If you drive past the Malone tomorrow, you will see the fence up. It's starting to hit. It's starting to hit, man. It's starting to come into reality.
Is it?
The fence is up.
We out.
We out of there. Some people have taken some of the wood fence.
Yes.
You know, we you know, we providing everything at the Malone. So we're excited about this move. We are in the silent phase still of the capital campaign. But so if you go past the Malone and see that we are not there, know that we are in 4 locations. So I definitely want to get shots out to the locations where we are. U.S. Bank is where my office is. I'm not going to tell you the floor just in case y'all get upset with me tonight.
Oh, they can come knocking tomorrow. You ain't gonna be there.
They can come knock at, that's right, as many doors as possible. But we're grateful for Regis. Shouts out to them. Shouts out to Christ United Methodist, First United Methodist, City Impact that is holding our programs. We are definitely grateful for that. Turbine Flats holding some offices.
I say it wrong. I say Turwin. Is it Turbine?
I call it Turbine. Is it Turbine, Harrison? I don't know.
Wind turbine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wind
that's
turbine.
it.
Yeah, turbine sounds.
Turbine.
It's Turbine.
Turbine.
It's Turbine. Yeah, it's Turbine. So we happy and we excited about. You counting how many times I say excited? I think it was 4 times already.
4.
Yeah.
We on 4.
Yeah. We're gonna start doing call-ins too for gift cards.
On Excited.
For gift cards on Excited, and then we're gonna do Name That Tune. We're gonna start doing Name That Tune.
Hey,
we're gonna start getting off gift cards, Hy-Vee, Amazon, local gift cards.
And you can put it in the chat too. You'll be able to put it in the chat or
the chat, theme songs to old TV shows.
Yeah. I gotta put a hole in that though. Copyright issues. Because we are on TV.
Copyright issues.
Yeah.
What's up with the copyright issues? Yeah. Man, we're gonna have to figure something out.
We'll figure something out.
How about trivia or
Yeah, that always works.
Yeah.
We'll,
See, Harrison got our back.
Yeah.
We'll mess around and get this thing shut down.
He's gonna look out for us. He's definitely gonna look out for us.
We'll mess around and get it shut her down.
Hey, we have a
special.
We're gonna start calling. Call it. We're gonna be on our best behavior. No, we're not. We're gonna laugh. If y'all haven't laughed today, we definitely gonna laugh today. We have a special guest. My main man. Who say that? My main man. Was that a Studio Hall?
Yeah, it was. It was.
My main man. I think it was our city. If y'all can
and then he hit with the whoop, 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 whoop.
That's it. We're not doing that though. It's too close to the purple and gold fraternity.
Yeah,
so
we're not
barking.
Yeah.
But we're definitely
0%.
Right.
0%.
We definitely want to get shots out to Juicy J's.
Juicy J's.
Juicy Justin Brown is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up
JB
for Justice Brown.
There you go. Justice.
Yeah. Man, how you doing tonight?
Doing good.
Man, the brother is newly married. Man, I mean, I think the last time you was on the show, you wasn't married. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
You was married?
Better get it right.
I was on here on Bruin with Chance.
Yeah, what's brewing? Chance of Brewington?
Big Chance. Okay. Big shout out to Chance, man. Chance is always has been a good dude since I've known him. He hangs out with my son a lot, so they good guys. But we holding, if you're looking on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Well, it's not Twitter anymore. It's called X.
What a camera.
Yeah, point him to that one right there.
This camera right here.
Yeah.
So we have some Fuji apple, 100% organic gold press juice.
Yeah.
You need to do a commercial and let me do the voiceover.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm shaking it up right now. This is freshly pressed.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, those who know me know I don't be experimenting, but Juicy J came through with
Juicy J. We gonna crack this open, but I want to be able to get these questions out.
Yeah.
We have a good solid 45 minutes, I think, to talk with Justice a little bit about what he's doing to get his business out. Let's start there, and then we'll go through your life in regards to how you got started, your mentors, things of that nature. And if anyone is looking to start a business, give us some insight on how to do that and your inspiration. But Juicy J's, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, just all started last summer. I started cold press juicing, and really for myself, just to test it out. I don't really just sit back and eat, fruits and veggies. So I wanted to find a way to, which way to crack it.
So wait a minute. Harrison didn't get a juice.
Hand us to Harrison, because I'm not even thirsty. Yeah,
let's get Harrison.
Harrison already tried that good before.
Harrison, you've already tried it.
It lives up.
Yeah,
is it on point?
Yeah, he know.
It is.
That's from today. Go ahead.
You drink anything, though.
Hey, look, he's scared to drink. Go ahead, drink it, man. You ain't had apple juice like that before. Go ahead.
We know the smacking.
Ain't nothing else in there. Just apples.
Nothing but apples. Oh yeah,
I can do that. I can, and I don't even like apples.
Yeah,
I hate apples.
Yeah, and you could drink that.
But
I can drink apple juice though.
I would never drink apple juice out of the store again.
Right.
Yeah,
I would never, ever.
I can
listen
do this
to what
though.
I say. Yeah. People say never say never. Never say never. Whoever sing that song. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. After drinking this juice,
it's delicious.
It's delicious.
It's delicious. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all, if I drink it, y'all can drink it, because I don't drink nothing.
Okay, now tell us how this got started. I'm sorry, man. I had to just crack this open because it was looking delicious.
Nah, I'm sure people have heard the story before, but it really just started last year. I started cold press juicing for myself. Probably last July. I just started posting videos, and I had one video kind of go viral, like I talked about, and then I just had people hit me and my brother up for juice.
Now, why did you start this? Why did you start juicing for yourself?
Really, I started juicing just for the health benefits of it, because I felt like I wasn't getting the nutrition in my body or hydrating my body the right way, and I was researching a lot of Yaki Awaken and Dr. Sebi. But I started just watching Yaki a lot, and he was talking about fruits and then talking about just how we like supposed to just be hydrating pretty much beings. We don't even need food, like realistically to live. We just need minerals and electrolytes and stuff like that. Not saying we don't need to eat, but I mean, you could really just live off of cold pressed juice if you wanted to. But most people haven't drunk cold pressed juice like that.
So yeah, 'cause I ain't never had it because I mean,
so you really, yeah.
Well, I had a little bit of yours, but you know what I'm saying. But
this is what I got. In fact, Justice and Hakeem. It's the second week in a row we mentioned his name.
Yeah.
So if you're not listening this week, Hakeem, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you.
You're gonna be on the show here soon. But I was listening to them talk about how the watermelon
is that
was
fire?
actually it was hydrate. I mean, it literally. When I was drinking it in the morning, no joke. I woke up in the morning. I would drink I was drinking it before I worked out.
And what
happened? I had mad energy, bro. Yep. I had mad crazy energy. Yeah. And I was like, man, I don't need because you do a pre-workout and stuff like that. That was my pre-workout.
The watermelon
juice.
Yeah.
I want
with the seeds.
It's real Gatorade.
The seeds are in it.
Oh yeah, it's cold press. You won't. I mean, bro, I'm trying to tell you. Listen to what I'm saying. See, you getting all, bro. Oh, it's the seeds.
I do the whole entire melon when we do the melon, the green part and all that.
Oh no, that's what I had. Oh no, I don't like that one.
You wouldn't even know though.
I do.
You wouldn't know.
I would.
No, that's because I told you. Because that's what I told you what was in it.
But it was still like I could taste it. Now,
hold on, real quick. What melons was you using though?
Do you do it?
You was using the cedar joints.
I got the one from you. Remember,
black
you gave
diamonds.
me
Probably the black diamonds.
I ordered like 20 of them from you.
Okay.
Remember that?
Because I said I could drink the one if it didn't have the ripe in it.
It really depends if it's the black diamond, watermelon or the cedar watermelon. That's from like May to July. The first batches you was getting.
Mm-hmm.
I need one without the.
I'll make you one with our seeded ones. Right when it starts, you wouldn't even know.
Just don't tell him. Just don't tell him.
He'll be like, "This is crazy."
Just don't tell him. This is actually watermelon right here, probably what you're drinking with the rhyme in it.
Boy, look at you. Look at you. See how they do me?
Mike, look, if you don't tell Mike what's in it, because he's going to ask 20 questions.
I am.
What's in it?
Yeah, because there's so much stuff that I just don't like.
Yeah, but you don't know. You don't know if it's in here. See?
Listen.
That's just apples, though.
Yeah. I can taste that.
And you see how dark it is?
Yeah, I know.
It almost it tastes like an apple pie.
Like, to be honest, if you took the label off and I didn't know you, I wouldn't buy this.
Yeah.
Me, because I know I'm a visual type of person. I'd be like, nah. I'd be like, I ain't doing that. But no, but this is fire though.
Yeah,
this is fire. I was about how much is the case?
You said how much? It depends how much like you buy. Depends
Okay.
on both. They $7.50 a bottle though.
Okay.
Which is like
you should drink one every day.
Yeah, I drink 3, 4. It depends on what
a day.
Watermelon season. I'll drink 6 a day.
Yeah,
really?
I won't even eat all day. I'll fast. You asked. I was fasting like what 23 hours a day in the summertime. Yeah. When you was talking about you started fasting a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You won't even be hungry.
Listen.
Let me tell you this.
Always on something. This dude, I'll be like, John, let's go. Oh, I can't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta wait till 9:30.
Yeah. Hey, man, cleansing something, man, because I eat. Sometimes I just eat everything, and so you have to. I'm trying to stop that. I'm trying to stop eating everything. You know,
I feel you.
You eat, then you want something sweet. Man, just drink one of these. You know what I'm saying? And what helped was I got on this fruit was because I had went to the Dominican Republic. Ended up getting sick. You're right. I mean, I must have drank something or ate something, but whatever.
You didn't look at it.
No, that ain't what it was. But I started feeding on. They had watermelon, and it was fresh, man. The fruit was just fresh.
Yeah.
Hydrated me, got me right, kept me right. I'm trying to tell you.
The fruit is where it's at, though. That's where it's at. I mean, that this is on time.
That's like 4 apples in that, like nutritional. That's like eating 4 apples. You could just drink the nutrition.
Yeah, we gonna make sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Because most people ain't gonna eat fruit. Just sit around and eat fruit.
Yeah.
I mean, who's gonna
and they
do
sure
that?
ain't about to eat 4 apples.
Nah, no one's gonna. So you could drink one of those, and you got. That's why you could drink one of those and be full. You ain't gonna be thinking about food.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
only get you 2 cases.
I am.
So
I am.
hey,
No. I am.
But the thing is, so you wanted to get healthy.
Yeah.
You started juicing.
Mm-hmm.
The benefits of, you told us the benefits of it.
Mm.
When did you realize you were saying, okay, let me start getting this out to people?
Really, like I said, I had that TikTok video go viral, and then I had a few people that was just like, let me try a bottle of that. It was that liquid gold drink that they seen. It was mangoes, oranges, and pineapple. And so we started making those. Me and Jordan, my brother, we ordered 48 bottles. We just to like see, you know what I'm saying, if people would really buy the juice. We sold out like in 2 days. And then people was like, bro, I need more. So then we was just like, we ordered like 200 bottles. And then, like I said, I've told the story on here before, we ended up doing like 3,000 bottles in 2 months. So it was pretty crazy. We was in the kitchen like 20 hours a day, juicing all different types of juice. Yeah.
So have you guys thought about like trying to get into the stores? And
yeah, we already got, like I said, the last time I was on here, we have 2 stores. I'm not gonna say Lincoln, but we have 2 stores right now in Lincoln that we're gonna be selling out of. It's just right now we're trying to get our wholesaling permit through Nebraska of Agriculture, but we have to wait till our commercial kitchen's done.
Okay.
So we just waiting on that. It should be another like month until it's done, and then we can start selling it to the store. So it'll be in stores. We're probably just gonna push it out that way.
Right.
And then as far as selling it by ourselves, like to the community, we'll probably just do like we'll probably donate each week of the summertime.
Right.
Like have one day where we just donate like 50 bottles. But we're not gonna just probably be selling like ourselves. It's gonna be in stores where we want to sell it. So
yeah, because about it when that happens, you guys can just sit back, relax.
I mean, that's what it is. I mean, but it's only 3 of us, me and my brother and our business partner Demetrius Saunders. We'll just be us 3 in the kitchen all day, pretty much in the summertime, like we did last summer, like 20 hours a day. But I was in Key West, Florida this last summer, and I'm not even being cocky, but I was in Key West, Florida, and I was drinking cold pressed juice there every day. It was $14 a bottle for 12 ounces of watermelon juice. Our watermelon juice is 10 times better.
Right.
And every morning I go in this nice hotel I was in, it was sold out every morning. It was by the end of the night, sold out. Next morning, like they were selling like 100+ bottles a day, and I'm like, our juice is better. So I'm just like, once it gets in stores,
right,
it's just like, to me, once you taste it, like he's tasted the juices. You know what I'm saying? Once you taste all of our juices, like the liquid gold especially, which we had to start doing that one day a week in the summer because it was too time consuming.
Right.
That's mangoes, pineapples, and oranges. People was going crazy over that, asking for gallons of it and all that. Like, so if we can get those juices, you know, like a certain amount in a store, and we know like what we're selling, and we can get everyone to be able to buy it, like,
right,
you know what I'm saying?
You get that volume.
Yeah, get that volume. But we was getting volume, but we just want our stuff in stores, and we just want to get, like, that's our biggest thing. And then the farmers market is another thing we're doing this.
How did you guys come up with the logo?
The logo, actually, like y'all was just talking about, Hakeem helped me do that.
Okay.
Hakeem, it's just some supreme mathematics stuff on there.
Right.
On there that is important to me. But yeah, that's what it is, really. It's my vision on there. And a logo. Hakeem hooked it up. You know what I'm saying? I just said Hakeem, I was like, oh, I put a little vision together.
He better be listening, bro, because the King, we didn't talk like you said. This that's the
guy right
homie
there.
though.
Yeah,
Keem is gonna be on. He's gonna be on sooner than later.
Yeah.
He's doing a lot to this community. We want to get out there, but
he made the logo though. He did. He
That's
made the
what's
logo.
up.
I just gave him a little vision, and he made the logo in like 5 minutes. Send it to me.
man, he made me a shirt. He made me a shirt.
Yeah,
Like,
it's fire, huh?
He made me. Remember,
All
cause
the
I,
jokers.
Yeah.
you know how many times I call people jokers,
Yeah.
man. So
Yeah.
he literally, and I'll be like, get over here, this joker.
Yeah.
So he literally, I said, hey man, take this word and do something with it. And he actually created this joker.
Yeah.
So put the eyes in the disc.
Yeah,
and-
that's
and
hard.
I said, man, that's dope.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sold out on the first time. And then I said, man, this brother here is very talented.
Yeah, he is.
But what he does is he attaches his self to young men and in our community.
Yeah.
The dream.
that has
right.
that has that dream, and with his creation, he shows you that it makes you want to bring whatever it is you think into a reality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It gives you that extra push, like, man, okay,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
that's that extra piece right now. So
And guess what? He fired with the Clippers.
Yeah.
The mug is dope with the Clippers.
Been my
I'm trying to
barber since
tell you.
out for like 10 years.
Man, I told him, I stopped in one time. Trey Anderson took me over there, and I said, listen, I can't, man. Make me leave my barber. Bro, I ain't been back to him since.
You get that Hakeem kind one time.
And the thing about it is, I never got my eyebrow, but I had got my eyebrows. I mean, he hooked it all up. He said, "You ever got your?" I said, "Man, come on, man. I'm Southside Chicago, bro. They don't get from Harvey, man. I ain't nobody get man." He started doing it. I said, "Ooh,
yeah."
That boy said, "Ooh."
I lift one of them up. I look like The Rock.
Yeah,
boy, there you go.
There
you go. There you go.
Justice, man. So this is your business.
Yeah.
And you are trying to get it in the stores. You're going to be in the store soon. You're not trying. You're going to be in there soon.
Yeah.
Let's reverse. Before you got here, right? You from Lincoln?
Yeah. Well,
tell us a little bit about tell us a little
back
bit about
and forth from here in Connecticut growing up.
You're gonna say Connecticut for
you know Connecticut. Yeah, you know my UConn Huskies. You see, we'll talk about that later though.
Here's the deal though, Justice. Let me just say this. They having troubles getting to where they need to go. I looked on right when I walked in, it said UConn having difficulties getting to their destination.
That's all right.
So that's gonna be tough. Who they playing?
Play Alabama.
Oh,
easy little 30 piece.
Yeah, they got Bama.
They got
Bama.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what they've been saying. That's
they
what
gonna
Illinois
have jet
said.
lag and everything.
Jet lag. He said jet lag.
No, jet lag.
We got jet lag. All we need is a good hour to warm up. We good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you got UConn all the way.
Yeah, we got a repeat. First team since 07. Yup. And the girls gonna win. But let's talk about that later. We'll talk about that later though.
Okay. Let's talk about that later. So you from Connecticut.
Connecticut, yeah, it's my city.
And you came to Lincoln.
Yeah.
What did you do? What school did you go to?
I went to I came here when I was like 5 years old, went to Hartley Elementary. So actually, let me reverse that. My whole entire family is from Connecticut. My mom actually was down here visiting my grandma, was down here living at like a summer, and her water broke when she had me down here. And we moved back to Connecticut. So I was actually born in Lincoln, moved back to Connecticut, but I came here for elementary school. So came here in first grade. But the grade levels were different, whatever. So I actually got held back because I started school early. I was real young. So they moved me back to kindergarten when I got here. So I went to Hartley Elementary, and then after that I went to Keller Middle School. And then went to Lincoln High, as you know.
Another link.
Went to Lincoln High for 3 years, left 1 year, came back and graduated there. But that's a little my background. But I never thought I would be making juice. I mean, looking back then, like making juice.
Man, listen, just as because you played basketball, you was baseball, you did some football too.
Yeah, I did some football. I hated football, but I played because of my brother. I hated football.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Justice. Because
I heard he was nice on the court though.
I helped coach Coach Jackson. Richard Jackson. If y'all know Richard Jackson.
And a couple months ago.
The reserve team, yes. And Justice, you couldn't tell him nothing. when he hit 1-3, you know how when Mike got hot,
yeah.
when he was playing against who was it? Portland, and Mike did like this, I don't know. It didn't matter. Justice hit that first 3, and he doing all this.
Yeah.
I said, man, there's only 1-3. He was like, they can't just give me the ball. Just give me the ball.
Yeah.
I said, bro.
Yeah. Hey, he hyping it. Hey, I averaged like a dub though. 20 a game. I was a walking 20 piece way that.
Hey.
It's crazy. Coach Jackson still had him stat, was I asked him how much, he said 19 and a half.
19 and a half.
19, I can't even make it up. Call him after this. He said he got every stat book still.
Let's get Coach Jackson on the line.
Hey.
Let's get him on the line. Listen, we'll be right back. We got to take a quick break on 93.7 The Ticket, the Malone Radio Show.
Tanner's Bar and Grill is the perfect place to watch the NCAA tournament from the round of 64 all the way to the championship. Bring your friends and family in to enjoy Tanner's delicious hamburgers, chicken lips, and daily specials, and wash it down with one of their tons of options of beers. You'll never have an issue finding the game, as there are TVs everywhere throughout the space. So get in early, grab your spot, and settle in for a day of NCAA tournament basketball at Tanner's Bar and Grill, 30th and Yankee Hill.
Whether you like fishing together or fishing to get away, for the thrill of reeling in a big one, or just going out to have a good time, on the banks of your local pond, at a bend in a river, or on one of our many lakes and reservoirs, you'll always find the perfect place to cast a line, here, beneath Nebraska skies. Start planning your next fishing adventure today at letsfishnebraska.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs. Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Hey, Husker Nation, Matt Davison here with 1890. It's an exciting time to be a Husker fan, and to keep that momentum going, we need your help. Nebraska has always been a leader in college athletics, and we're doing the same through name, image, and likeness. NIL is a unique opportunity for every Husker fan to have a direct impact on the success of our programs. Through 1890, 100% of your contribution goes to the student athletes. So go to 1890nebraska.com, choose your sport, become a member, and help the Huskers recruit and retain the best. Go Big Red.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
Load up on meat and more this spring at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. This week's special through April 9th is buy one, get one free on 8-ounce flat iron steaks, limit 4 per visit. Also, $1.50 off all Bachan's Japanese barbecue sauces. And don't forget about lunch on Fired Up Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Locations at 84th and Havelock and 30th and Yankee Hill in Lincoln, or 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Old School with DP and J.
So I knew that it was a crapshoot with the grown-up professionals at the highest level. Who's going to bet? I don't know whether the starting center's girlfriend broke up with him, whether his parents have groceries that week. I don't know whether his roommate and him had a fight. So why would I want to bet on that?
93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now back to the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We are back. Listen, you don't know what's gonna happen on the Malone Radio Show. So Justice, let me just tell y'all this. So Justice is talking about his basketball career at Lincoln High. And so I mentioned, I brought it up. So I said, I coached with, helped out with Coach Jackson on reserve. And you said, look, I was a 20-piece walking. Like, I was a
20 nugget waiting to happen every night.
Get in the mic so we can use a what?
I was a 20 nugget waiting to happen every night. 20-piece nugget.
So with our help, with Harrison's help, we just said, you know what? Let's reach out to Coach Jackson and see if Coach Jackson can vouch for what Justice is saying. Coach, are you on the line tonight?
I am.
Yo, here we go.
Yeah, this dude.
Coach Jackson, it's a pleasure to have you online. We need some things settled here on 93.7 The Ticket. Justice is saying that he was a walking 20 piece, that if he got in, he would average
nugget.
He would average 19 a game, and he says
19 and a half.
19 and a half.
If you round it, you might as well.
I said if you round it up, it's 20.
So can you vouch for Justice tonight, Coach?
Well, I can vouch for it. It may be slightly a little lower than that on the average. And you got to realize that now he didn't do that on a consistent basis, because he had some nights where he struggled to find his range and his shot. But he could stroke it when he found his range.
Did a 36-point game.
So you mentioned that 36.
A Norfolk game. I know you don't forget that.
No, I don't forget that, because someone never lets me forget that.
Hey, you told me Goodwin was just talking about that game. You told me it had made 4 weeks since I shot a 3-point shot. You said you done shooting the rest of the season. And I shot that game, and I looked at you. You started smirking. I hit like 5 straight. Man.
Well, we were behind in that game, and he got hot, and I because John, that because we had Bo Hottie, when Bo Hottie had his 30-some point game over at North Star.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't normally say anything when they start shooting and then they're making it. It's because he didn't try to get the crowd into it or anything. He was just balling, and he did a good job of what he was doing. And he had a 30-something point night that night.
And I remember you saying when he shot the first one, because I remember you talking to him when he was walking off the bench. You said, "Do not shoot the ball. Do not shoot threes." And when he let that first one go, you said, "Gosh darn it all!" He hit that first one, and you said, "Nah, I told him not to shoot." He shot the other one, and you said, "Not what?" And then he shot the other one, and you said, "Well, hey, yeah, it was one of those."
That was the first time in my life a coach told me not to shoot threes for weeks. I was just doing anything to stay in the starting lineup.
The reason I told him that was he wasn't making them at first. He was bricking stuff.
Hyping it up. They on this air hyping it up. Man, I'm one of the best shooters you done ever coached. Come on.
Well, you were bricking things at the beginning, man. And you know that.
Look, he told me in the stat book, he told me to my face, Coach Jay, you told me I averaged 19 and a half that year. Or am I making that up? I know you got the stat book somewhere.
Well, I don't have it right now, but yeah, I'm sure I have it somewhere.
Justice have it on his phone.
Hey, look, all in all, though.
Well, Justin, he always brings that up to me when we see each other pretty regularly until I started having all these surgeries. But and he will always remind me that he averaged about 19 a game, and I would always have to remind him that it's an average over the course of how many games.
Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all have it. He got it.
Hey, this was. I'm gonna tell you something. That was probably one of the funnest years I had coaching with Coach Jackson, because there was some characters on that team, and Justice, it would be back and forth, and Justice was just one of those guys where you just had to laugh sometimes. You had to just sit back and laugh at him sometimes, because I'm gonna tell you something. Justice thought that he was who is the man out here right now? Whoever the man is right now that's in the NBA, the court, before he even got there, Justice thought that he was him.
It was him.
That was
You
my
couldn't tell him.
confidence. That was my confidence level, though.
He did have some confidence.
Well, that's good.
That was my confidence.
Nowadays, kids ain't got that.
Nah, like my little brother, way better than me. Like he is 20 times better than me, but which he's confident. Not me, all city player, all state player, whatever. But like my confidence where I grew up, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, in Connecticut, that's where I get my confidence. I knew I wasn't the best ever, but I knew if I was confident in my shot and my ability, I'll take any shot.
Right.
There ain't a shot I wouldn't take.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
we know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't a shot I want to take. But Coach Jackson was I always tell the kids, I coached the AAU team for 6 years. I always tell them that story how Coach Jackson had me not shoot the ball for 4 weeks. And I was like,
well, one of the things that I would try to get Justice to do was, when he was having, when he struggled to shoot the ball, which wasn't too often, but he did have some nights where he struggled to shoot the ball as far as consistency. And I would tell him, I said, man, why don't you pump fake? Because everybody knows you're going to shoot the ball. And why don't you pump fake sometimes and take that thing to the rack? Because you can do that. So, and to get him to do that more. But I didn't always win that battle.
Yeah.
But he would always shoot it and shoot it and shoot it. And, most of the time it would go in and sometimes it wouldn't.
Yeah.
But, he had a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I was going
So
to fire regardless.
I have to give him that.
Justice said he was on fire regardless.
I was going to fire it regardless. Yeah, I was going to fire it that regardless. I was just talking to Anthony Evans was at my house the other day for Easter. We was literally talking about the team. I was like, bro, you remember when Jackson had surgery and Goodwin ran practice? I said, yo, this dude Goodwin. We came out and missed like 2 layups in warm-ups in the layup line, like doing like warm-ups like in practice. Goodwin said, get on the line. And we ran 10 and 60s for a whole hour. And he said, all right, now y'all can get a drink. We're gonna start practice. We said, dog, what? We thought Coach Jackson was, we thought it was an easy practice. This dude said, now we can start practice. We was like, ain't no way. We ran like 100 down and backs. It was like 16, 10 and 60. Like,
look, man, you had a football coach coaching basketball. And for that reason, let me tell y'all something. To be honest, I didn't have much left after that. So I just told y'all to run. Y'all missing these layups. Look,
you said
Jackson gone. Look, y'all not going to be missing layups. One thing that y'all going to be making is layups when he come back. Now, all this other stuff.
He's taking on the line and run.
Get on the line and run. Coach.
Who was the other guard?
Capri. It was me, Anthony, Caprice, and Keyshawn Porter and Tatum.
Right.
Yeah, that team was funny, dog. And we had Amaya Jackson on the team. Yeah, that team was great. We was nice though. It was a good team.
Some athletes. It was definitely some.
We should have won.
We
should have won it that year, but.
Well, we won the first game in the playoffs.
Yeah, we lost to Northeast in the semis.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Well, Coach Jackson.
Because we forgot how we got there.
Yeah.
He said we forgot how we got there.
I mean, that was my worst game. I still remember that game. I had 4 points that game. I got triple teamed all game. Look,
he said triple team.
Look,
now,
I can't make
there should have been 2 other people open, right?
Hey, look.
Well, when you triple team, what are you supposed to do?
Pass it. Hey, look, would Kobe or Mike pass it? Say, look. Nah, I'm playing, but for real, they played. They like boxing won me that, and I remember that night. I remember that. I really do remember that. I'll be talking to my homies that played at Northeast about that game a lot. Got triple. The first game against them had 28 South Gym. I remember that too.
See, he gonna remember.
Yo, that was my favorite year of basketball though. I don't even remember any other seasons of high school basketball or like middle school basketball. I vividly remember that season. That was my favorite, like, coaching staff and favorite kids to ever play with. Like, we still friends to this day, half that team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear that a lot. Actually, Coach Jackson, I hear that a lot with the players that you've coached.
Mm-hmm.
Is that that was probably some of the funnest times and a lot of it is they can mimic you to the T. Jamie Davis,
God golly,
yeah, they got you to the T. Zion Perry, I mean, they have you. I mean, they have you down to the T. And I think, and this is what Coach Jackson, this is what Mike and I was talking about in previous shows. That is those coaches or the ones that look like our kids that make some of the greatest impact because they don't see a lot of us teaching in the classroom. And so you were rare. You were rare in this city that you are African American teacher. You taught math. You taught, well, you can teach anything that you wanted there. You were very well educated. You can relate to the kids, relate to your players, and every last one of them that I talk to always go back to that reserve team and how practice was ran. And they can, I mean, and they know like the stories in the South Gym when you got so mad, you tried to flip over the table, but it was one of them folding tables and the table wouldn't flip over. So you had to flip it 3 times for it to go over. They just
he told us not to show the practice for 2 days. We was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then we walked in the gym. We was talking before we went out there. He was like, bro, he finna have us run like 100 down and backs. And he said, all right, y'all ready? Let's start warming up. 5-on-5. He's like, y'all just need a couple of days. We went on like a 5-game win streak. I never forget that. But nah, Coach Jackson's really he's the only coach from my whole entire childhood that I still have in my phone under Coach Jackson. Like, wow. Coach, I still call him Coach. Right. That's the only. I've been coached by so much youth coaches. He's the only coach that I have in my phone under Coach Jackson. I remember vividly. I remember one time Coach Jackson had a rule: if you got kicked out of 2 practices, you was off the team. And I remember I got kicked off the team. It was my second time getting kicked off the practice. It was before the Southeast game. I was in my back of my head, he ain't about to kick me off. Like, I was like, they need me. But look, I went to the locker room, and Coach Jackson came in there. I waited in there for like an hour because I didn't have a ride home. He was my ride home every day. And then he came in the locker room. He was looking all mad. And then he just turned to me. He walked out the coaching office and he looked at me. He said, he just looked at me real quick and he started laughing. And then he was like, come on, man, you need a ride? And he's like, you know, I'm not going to play you on Saturday. Like I said, I was like, all right, but I'll never forget that. It was a Southeast game. He said, when going to play me, we must have been down like 15-2. This dude about 10 feet away from me said, Brown, go in. It was like, we were like second quarter. I thought I wasn't going to play, but nah, I had that special connection with Coach Jackson. That's like my favorite coach ever, Coach Jackson. That's like baseball, football, ain't a better coach. Life lesson wise, you know what I'm saying? Right. He taught us more than basketball. Like I said, we all friends to this day on that team.
Impact.
All of us, yeah. Yep.
Well, listen, we have to take Coach Jackson. We definitely appreciate you coming on this short notice.
Yeah,
we know you had your feet kicked up. You was relaxing, chilling at the house. We got to take a quick break. We'll be right back on 93.7 The Ticket, the Malone Radio Show.
Load up on meat and more this spring at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. This week's special through April 9th is buy one, get one free on 8-ounce flat iron steaks, limit 4 per visit. Also, $1.50 off all Bachan's Japanese barbecue sauces. And don't forget about lunch on Fired Up Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Locations at 84th and Havelock and 30th and Yankee Hill in Lincoln, or 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Spring is here, and it's time to wake up Judson. Judson Irrigation is eager and ready to get your sprinkler system up and running for the season. Judson's technicians will check for winter damage, adjust your sprinkler heads, and show you how to set your controller for effective sprinkling coverage. The Judson Irrigation team is here for you. Stay safe.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
Tune in every Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m. for the Malone Radio Show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Don't miss the opportunity to learn about the Malone Community Center's goal to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln and the surrounding area. It's the Malone Radio Show with Executive Director John Goodwin and Sports Director Mike Hunter every Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, folks. Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and the Chevrolet and GMC Truck Month is now underway. We've got huge savings in Louisville. Get $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months on select models. Yes, you heard right. That's $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months happening right now at Koppel. So take that short money saving drive down 144th Street or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with roof credit. Stock number G214773.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now, they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $24.62 per hour, which grows to $28.97 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $33.36 per hour, with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or apply, go to continentaljobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today. 93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Now back to the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We are back. What a segment.
Yes.
Big shout out to Coach Jackson.
Coach Jackson, big shouts out to you.
For doing the things that you have done in the community to help the kids that you have been fortunate enough to work with.
With this slim sandal wheel. What page 15 on? Don't worry about it. I'll find it.
But that was, we was talking about it during the break. That segment was a prime example of what John and I have been talking about, in previous shows, about how these students here in Lincoln, students of color, can go through 12 years of school without seeing someone that looks like them in the classroom, and how important that is to be able to see someone that look like you, in the classroom. Because, if you just look at the bond that you and Coach Jackson have, if you look at the things that he's taught you, to this day, you still having lunch with him, just the impact that he has, guided you and molded you within your lifetime. That's important. I mean, because think about it, where you would probably have been if it wasn't for Coach Jackson.
Oh yeah, I mean, my dad when I was in, I mean, my dad he's out of prison now. He's well in my life now. So you know what I'm saying. But I ain't have a dad growing up.
Right.
So like Coach Jackson really was like, I mean, my select traveling baseball coach Darren Weber. He definitely he's a white male, but he was someone I looked up to. He was always bring me to games. When my mom couldn't, she was single mom. My brother was playing traveling sports, so he would bring me to games, tournaments. But Coach Jackson was my first like at the age where like I remember everything, where I was like a sponge. So like him telling me, you know what I'm saying, he'll kick me out of practice, like I said, bring me home still.
Yeah.
And we'll just chop it up. Like he ain't just, you know what I'm saying, kick me out of practice.
Right.
But it was just bigger. I vividly remember him even telling us about it's like his high school career. How he was like, he played at a school with all white kids. And he was only minority kid. And it was just adversity. And this dude went and played. He played wing back at Oklahoma. Jackson played at Oklahoma State. He's like people don't even know he's like an elite athlete.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's huge, man. And like I said, you know, just big shouts out to Coach Jackson, man.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's definitely like I coached when I was like 19 at a high school here in Lincoln, at Lincoln High. And I kind of just seen it how at the varsity level at the time, games winning, they weren't winning games. You know what I'm saying? We all know who the coach was. They wasn't winning games or producing, but the JV level was winning 19 plus games a year.
Right.
They had a minority coach.
Right.
Because, and it's not to say that's why they was winning games, but the players bought in because
they can relate.
They can relate, and they're like, I want to play hard for this dude.
And not only that, they can relate. The coach can relate to the players. And he can deliver what the players actually need.
Yeah, it's not about skin. I think when people say, "Oh, well, it's not why does it matter if it's a black or white?" It doesn't matter. There's only certain white coaches that in Lincoln that I've seen, like very, very slim, and the majority of them actually in Omaha, that can coach minority kids, and coach them the right way.
Right.
You can't just talk to certain kids a certain way.
Right.
That's
you gotta relate to them.
That's
you gotta relate to them. And when it comes to kids like us, that's you know, inner city kids.
Yeah.
Respect is a big thing, and trust. Trust and respect. We gotta have those two things before we even gonna do anything for you.
Yeah, and that's a good point because like how good when you talk like now, like you look at me back then, I'm a completely different person. I was cocky, arrogant. You know, I was the greatest basketball player on the earth.
Right.
Baseball player. That was just how I was raised. Like I ain't have no man to tell me like, hey, have some, you know what I'm saying? Be humble, do this, do that. You don't carry yourself. It was just me showing my emotions when I was on the court, on the field. Coach Jackson was the first coach in high school that wasn't just like, oh, he's arrogant, I'm gonna sit him all game.
Right.
He just arrogant. I don't care how good he is, I'm gonna sit him. Majority of coaches would do that. Yep. I played JV baseball 3 years in a row. Make that make sense. Right. I literally started JV baseball as a freshman, sophomore, and junior. I had kids from freshman level passing me up, and the coaches could never tell me why. And all they would tell me, oh, you're arrogant, you're this, you're that. I started 3 years. I started as a freshman, batting 400 on JV. Never seen a varsity field to my senior year. And I was like you know what I'm saying? That was my main sport. But it was, again, I hate to say it was a white male as a coach that didn't relate to me, that has probably never even coached a lot of black kids on a baseball field.
Or seeing that type of skill or behavior or whatever to be able to relate to it, to know it's not you acting out, is who you are, and it's lack of something that you didn't have that they can hone into.
That's what it is. It's not normal on a baseball field to see someone hit a double and then Superman slide and get up and start going crazy and slam their helmet like that.
Right.
That's arrogant. But to me, that's just passion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
but even though, because coaching at Lincoln High for so many years, I even had to change the things that I said or the approach when I got to North Star.
Right.
Because the kids changed. The culture was different.
Yeah.
So I couldn't talk to them like I talked to the young guys over at Lincoln High.
Right.
I couldn't come at them that way because they were two different cultures.
Yeah.
And so I had to learn how to adapt
on the fly.
Right. And what coaches need to do is just that. And I had to educate myself on who those kids were.
Right.
And that's meeting them, that's talking with them, that's educating myself. They're knowing me, where I'm from, never heard of it before. I know I've never heard where they came from.
It comes to too, like coaches got to be willing to be coached.
Man, that's
true.
That's what I said about the ego.
Yeah, and it has to take. You have to be able to take feelings and emotions out of coaching, because coaching to me. This is just to me. Coaching is not about egos. It's about the passion of the game, and wins and losses. Yeah, it matters.
Yeah.
But if you can take advice from another coach and really sit by yourself humbly and think about the things that coach said. And if it really makes sense, why allow your ego to be in the way of helping these kids get to where they need to go?
That's all coaching is, though.
That's it.
That's all coaching is you stealing stuff from other coaches and putting it how you want.
Putting it in.
Every coach learn from every coach. My thing is, like, majority of coaches down here couldn't even take like their best player on their team, whatever sport it is, coming up to them saying, "Hey, coach, we should run this." That's not normal down here.
No, it's not. It's not. and it's
crazy.
The crazy thing about it is looked upon as the kid is the
head case.
Yes. And arrogant.
Yes.
Don't want to listen.
Yeah.
And they put them in the category.
Yeah.
You know, and it's you know, I've coached for a long time and I've coached on many different levels.
Yeah.
And I always told myself, your experience is your experience, but somebody else's experience is their experience. So why don't you learn from their experience as well as yours? Because if you can put that person's experience with yours, that's a dynamic force.
Yep.
But you gotta get your ego and everything out of the way as well.
Now, real quick, man, we ran out of time. That hour went so fast.
Man.
Listen, if somebody wants your juice, how can they get your juice?
Right now we just on Instagram at Juicing Jays, just how it's spelled out, Juicing Jays. And then obviously, if you know me, you can text my number or Snapchat right now. But our website will be done here in the next month.
This has been 93.7 the Malone Radio Show. Another week until we meet again.
Yes.
Thanks so much, Justice, for
appreciate
coming
it.
through.
Appreciate
Coach
you.
Jackson,
Coach
we
Jackson,
definitely
big
appreciate
shout
the
out.
coach shots out. Mike, until we meet again next week. Harrison on the ones and twos.
On the
Appreciate you,
ones and
brother.
twos.
Yep.
We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.